Hey guys, it's Tess from Latte Library and welcome back to my channel.
Hi, Tracy from Caffeine and Curses.
And this is the very first episode of my Meet the Bookstagrammer segment. I am super excited. We are currently in Brisbane. Anyway, I thought it'd be a really cool opportunity to get to know Tracy a little bit more, so I've got a couple of questions. First question, why did you start a Bookstagram?
Oh God. Okay, so last year I was already following a couple of Bookstagrammers on my old account,
Okay.
which is a fitness account, and Kingdom of Ash had come up. And I had never read Sarah J Maas at all, and I was just like, oh, this looks quite interesting. Then I marathoned all of Throne of Glass,
Oh my God.
dropped it, picked up a Court of Thorn and Roses,
Yeah.
read the full lot all in one hit. And by the time I got to the end of it, I was just like, I need to talk to someone. and somebody must understand. Somebody must understand. And so I created Bookstagram.
Oh my god, which series did you prefer?
A Court of Thorn and Roses. I actually really love both though, so I'm going to
Okay.
reread them shortly.
Okay.
Because I feel like reading them in a new light,
Yeah.
just to be like, oh, what was it? I just want to read A Court of Mist and Fury again. Let's be real.
Why do I that? What, you've been on Bookstagram for a year then?
Almost April.
Are you
will be
gonna do
year.
a giveaway?
Yeah, probably. Probably. I really love doing giveaways. My first ever giveaway I did was a Fairy Loot box.
Really?
Yeah.
How could you
which
afford
was
that?
I saved, but I did that. But that was super fun. I actually like doing giveaways because it's just nice to give things to other people.
Yeah.
Make it feel like they're Christmas.
Yeah,
That's
doesn't
pretty
it?
fun. Yeah.
You ever won a giveaway?
Like 2.
Okay.
Which was pretty exciting. Books of my choices, I think, were most of them.
Yeah.
Other than that, I tend to get a bit lazy with even entering them in the first time. I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh God, I've got to tag all these people.
I'm gonna share it in my stories multiple times,
Yeah.
multiple entries.
I'm probably not going to win. So give up before you've
Yeah.
done anything.
How did you come up with your Insta handle?
Oh yeah. When I was looking at other Bookstagram accounts,
Right.
I was like, oh man, some people have some really cool handles. I want a cool handle because I want to be like one of them. and I was like, all right. But if I'm on Bookstagram, what represents me?
Right.
Coffee,
Yeah.
as you know,
Yeah.
that's number one. And then I was like, well, I read all fantasy books. So Curses was the other part of it. And that's how that came about. However, I was talking to Jess from Bookish Biologist a little while back.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my God, I totally thought you meant curses, like, because you swear so much. And I was like, this is true. You were actually
True
pretty...
meaning.
So it works for both. And I
Yeah.
was just like, maybe does this give me right to actually swear more on the gram?
Are you
Because I keep myself pretty contained.
Right? I feel like I rarely see a swear word on Bookstagram. In real life, I feel like a lot of us would just swear.
I swear like a sailor.
Yeah.
All the time. I'm just like, people would be horrified. Horrified. So anytime I do put swearing on, I feel like people are just like, oh.
I think I put it in my story once, but I used that little asterisk thing
Oh yeah.
because I was like, I cannot say the word shit. I gotta say SH asterisk T or something because I just feel so bad. But I don't know why.
I don't know either. I think, the amount of us that actually probably swear a lot more than what we do.
Right?
And this is a little bit like trying to be who I am
Yeah.
as close as possible. Sometimes I'm like, I probably should actually swear more. If you want to get to know me for me,
Right.
I actually need to write more like I am in person.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna try one day.
I think the concept of question of the day is really interesting. Like, I don't ask anyone really a question of no, on Instagram I do.
Yeah.
Like, question of the day, and it's usually bookish related. But in real life, I don't ask anyone a question of the day
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's just different.
I think the thing I find difficult with Question of the Day on Bookstagram is trying to come up with something different. And also, should I just make them bookish related or can I go outside of that box?
Yeah.
Because it sort of depends on what people will come back with on that kind of thing. I'm generally pretty curious about other people.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, can I ask you this question? Will you answer me?
Right?
and your engagement can sway a
Oh my
lot. Like, fuck you, Instagram. Stop with my people.
Yeah, the whole Instagram algorithm is interesting.
I don't understand it.
No, me either.
I've kind of given up trying for the little bit. I go through phases where I'm like, I want people to see my stuff, right?
Yeah.
I spend time putting this together.
Yeah.
Out into the world.
Yeah.
You can do it. Brilliant. Check my insights. Nothing.
I get always confused when you have that one hit wonder, like every now and then, that just does well, and you're like, cool. What about my other pics? I like my other pics a lot better than this. Why is this doing crap?
I don't really understand why some of mine will do better than others, and I look at the top ones that have done like really awesome, and I'm like, oh man, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, what has happened? Is it that someone who has a large following has shared it and it's reached more people because I've had other people that way?
Yeah.
It's just weird. It makes me sad sometimes because I go through phases and I'm just like, I want to get more followers. Tracy, don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it.
I take Bookstagram pretty seriously, but I'm like, well, that's, like, it's okay, like, no, it's just, if one photo doesn't reach all these people, like, that's okay. You're okay. But yeah.
Yeah. And like all those engagement groups and stuff like that they have now too, they're hard to keep up with. Like, it becomes a secondary job in itself.
Yeah.
I was in a couple and I just had to be like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. If people see my stuff, they see my stuff. If they want to follow me, cool. If they don't want to follow me, cool.
Yeah. There's been like quite a few of those. Because I see a lot of the same people sharing each other's.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they're obviously a part of something.
Yeah.
But when you already see their stuff and like their stuff, it's weird for it to just keep popping up.
Yeah.
You're like, I've liked it. There's nothing more I can do.
Yeah.
But
And I think like I lose some people that I actually like following, and you know, they sort of fall off into the abyss.
Yeah.
But when I remember them, I go back and I like try and go back and like, hello.
They're awkwardly like. Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't do it on purpose.
Okay, the fun part. 5 fun facts about you. 1.
Okay, 1. I used to do airbrushing, so I used to airbrush show cars as a
Really?
side hustle many years ago. I won some national awards and magazine covers in both New Zealand and Australia for it.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, super random,
Right.
but super fun.
Yeah.
It was a good way to get my creative side out when you work in the office environment. That's 1. 2, I have a degree in interior design, which I do not work in.
You know what? I totally like seeing your place. I'm like, all right, it's very like tasteful. Like, that clicks.
It's where I felt like when we built this house, I was like, oh, finally, I can use my really expensive piece of paper for something.
Yeah. Why didn't you pursue it?
Really hard market to get into.
Got it.
It's a really cliquey industry, and generally when you get into it, into a place, you don't leave for sort of 20-25 years. So it's not a fast moving industry. 3, I have just got back into doing artwork.
Okay.
After many years, look, at least 5, possibly closer to 10 of not doing virtually anything.
Really?
Yeah, so I found that by reading all these fantasy books, like your creative mind just goes wild. I'm just like, I've got magic systems, I've got wingspan, I'm like, I have to get this out of my head somehow.
Yeah.
So coming back into artwork again, so doing...
Right, you have a page for that.
I've just created...
Oh my god, you are so good.
Another Instagram handle, because I'm just like, where am I going to house all this?
Yeah.
So yeah, just learning again, but I'm intending on going and doing fandom artwork once I get my skills up a bit.
You are
I'm
so
super
good
excited.
though.
Thank you.
That's okay, I remember that. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, yeah, this sounds familiar, but I'm like, yes.
So completely new medium. I've never done digital drawing before.
Really?
And I'm trying to do like closer to realism. So not only have I been really dusty, but I'm actually changing how I do everything too. So it's a pretty steep learning curve.
And
it's
you
fun.
using Procreate?
Yes.
Yeah. Love Procreate.
It's the best.
Isn't
it's the
it?
best. There's so much you can do on it. And everything just looks so good.
Yeah.
So good.
It's like, I think Procreate's like $7.99 because I got it on my iPad.
And it's a one-off. It's not like a subscription either.
Yeah. It's so much fun.
I love it. I'm learning so much with it and sort of figuring out, oh, I can do this, I like this, looking at tutorials, and I'll try out the way that someone does it.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, this works awesome, this doesn't work for me. And all that, yeah, getting used to it. So it's really fun. I just need to get my consistency up, really. So doing it most days, that kind of thing, and getting my speed up because I'm super slow.
Look, that's how everything starts out, right? Okay, is it 4?
Yep. Number 4 is my ability to retain almost anything is woeful at best. So I can watch a movie.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you about it.
Really?
If you talk to me about a movie with your favorite actors, probably have no idea who they are.
Oh my god.
History's the same. So Mark, my partner, he's like a movie buff. He loves absolutely everything. And he'll be just like, oh, we'll watch that movie with blah, blah, blah in it.
Really?
Nothing.
Is that like a
I don't know why.
deficiency in iron or something?
I don't know. I think like even when I was doing history and stuff in school, like I really thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But can't remember anything. I don't know why. It's just weird.
Isn't it? I'm like, what the hell?
You're so weird, Tracy.
You are fine. This is great.
Okay,
Last one.
this is not a fun fact. This is a weird fact.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you the story, right?
Okay.
So a few years ago, I was in the supermarket
Doing
my groceries. I was in the veggie aisle. And you know when you get to the end of the aisle of veggies where there's always like broccoli and cauliflower,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this broccoli and I'm going, man, that's massive. It's huge. It's like the size of my head. And Mark's just like, this is a fucking weird story. What's going on with that? And I was like, no, look. It's like bigger than my head. So every time I go to the grocery store now, I'm comparing broccoli, take selfies.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You take photos. Oh my god.
If they're bigger than my head, I'm just like, but look.
I feel like you should make an actual like Instagram page of like broccoli bigger than my head, and like upload them. Oh my! Do you take a photo with it or just the thing on its own?
Oh yeah, no. So if I buy them and to bring them home.
Oh my god, you fucking weirdo.
It's one of those things that it just sort of happens. I'm just like, I'm telling you.
I mean, you have a small head. Like you have a small head, so I'm like that could be it. But like, you have to show me.
I think it just fascinates me that some of these broccolis are like way bigger than they ever should be.
Yeah.
And it was just a random comparison that I had done, and now every time I look at one, I'm just like,
Oh my.
here again.
That is the most random thing I think I've heard for a very long time. Like a broccoli. Isn't it?
I do some weird things, right?
Right?
It can't all be fun facts. It's got to be. There has to be weird facts in there
it's
too.
like funishly weird. Like what?
People are going to be going around the supermarket going, is she here?
Like
Is
next
she
time
here?
I
Is
go,
this
I'm
someone?"
gonna like find the biggest broccoli and be like, hey, I think this is bigger than your head.
I might start a broccoli trend.
You should. Honestly, the weirdest stuff gets famous and popular nowadays, so let's go for it. What is your favorite fandom / book series? Okay, okay, no, what's your favorite fandom?
Akatora for sure.
Okay.
For sure. It's difficult not to be. But I also love Remnant Chronicles, but there's not much fandom stuff out about that.
Yeah, okay.
But Mary E. Pearson's writing is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, I haven't read that, but I've like.
You should do it.
But I feel like I've
You should do
seen.
it. You should do it. Go for it.
Cool, no worries. I will read it when I get home. I got it, no problem. I've been like struggling to read fantasy for a little while
Oh, how come?
because I'm so freaking addicted to psychological thrillers at the moment. They are. I have read some of the most like crazy shit, man. So good, and like fantasy just doesn't have that same level of
Is it like the intensity?
Yeah, and you're like, what the, like how is this real? And like I was just reading this one book, and I just felt like I was going crazy because she was going crazy. I felt like I was going crazy. Like it just.
I don't know if I would want to go crazy.
Look, I read some really great thrillers. Okay, like they're really good. If you ever want a recommendation, I'll be your girl.
Okay.
Your favorite character from ACOTAR?
Think about it. It's always Rhysand, but I'm not going to choose him. I'm not going to do it. I love Moore.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's way more extroverted than I would ever be. Would actually probably couldn't be friends in real life because I would be like short doses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amren, I think, is very, very cool as well.
A very unique character, I think.
Yeah, I'd love a spin-off for her actually, because I think a backstory would be awesome.
Do you like Nesta?
I do.
Me
also.
too!
I actually really like her.
I love her! She is so misunderstood.
Yes. I feel like she's one of those characters where everyone's like, oh, I hate that bitch. And I'm just like, I feel like if I'm as close to a character who most resembles me, that's probably her.
Right? Oh,
Is this why people hate her so much? Because they're just like, she's me.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's me.
I legit, like, I relate to her on so many levels. I'm like, well, that's me. Whoops. Everyone hates her, but here I am.
Yep.
How do you pronounce Feyre?
Feyre.
Oh, I hate that. I get it. Like, that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, but I cannot pronounce like that.
Well, how do you pronounce it?
Feyre?
Oh.
I just think it sounds prettier.
It does sound prettier.
So I always imagined it to be Feyre. Like, pretty and Feyre, but it's Feyre.
I don't mind her name being annoying because she annoys me. I think
Really?
that-
Yeah, okay. I mean, I feel like if you're going to compare her to, like, Aelin or Selena, I like Selena, but
Yeah.
I don't think she's that bad. I think they're just completely... I don't know, I feel like everyone's annoying one way or another. But
There's definitely that.
she gets a lot of things that we don't, so...
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for Crescent City to come out.
Oh my gosh, yes. I was just speaking to Princess Beck Reads, and she got a advanced reader copy, and she finished it. I'm like, okay, so how was it without like giving it away? And she said that it's a bit slow to start with, but
It's
really
a
good.
monstrous book though too, isn't it? It's in like 800 pages or
Yeah,
something.
I don't know if I'm gonna read it. Like, I want to say like, yes, I'm gonna read it straight away. But I read I tried reading Nine Paths when it came out from Leigh Bardugo, and
Yeah.
I struggled. I haven't finished it.
I have it on my shelf. I brought it pre-order because I was just like, yeah,
Yeah.
bitch, I'm doing this.
Yes.
Haven't touched it.
Yeah, it's I cannot, like, I was listening to it via audiobook to begin with because whatever, and it was just information. I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to like get, like, I don't get it. There's just an overload of information. I couldn't keep up.
The mixed reviews are actually put me off getting to it.
Yeah.
And not that I live by everyone else's reviews, but at the same time I'm just like,
Do you like Leigh Bardugo?
I do, but she is not actually one of my as favourite as I would have expected her to be.
Okay.
I enjoyed the Shadow and Bone series, but I didn't love it.
Okay.
I didn't enjoy Six of Crows. I loved Crooked Kingdom.
Right.
I think I struggled with too many points of views
Yeah.
in Six of Crows.
Yeah.
So because there was the 6 of them, I felt like there was just so much backstory all the time, and it
Yeah.
really irritates me in a book.
Yeah.
I was just like, just get on with it. But I love King of Scars. So yeah, so I sort of mix. She's got some awesome things, but it can be quite inconsistent as to what I like.
Yeah. I liked the Shadow and Bone series a lot more than Six of Crows. But I like how King of Scars is blended.
Yeah, me too. I think that was a nice touch.
Very
of how
unique.
yeah.
Yeah. Who's your favourite authors?
Sarah J. Maas, Stephanie Garber.
Okay.
I'm excited to see what she brings out next, because her Caraval series I just devoured.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Bridget Kemmer.
Right.
Kemmerer.
I legit just thought it was Kemmer. But
Same, until I just looked at that then.
Kemmerer.
I'm really enjoying her reading.
Okay.
And Mary E. Pearson.
Yeah, okay.
Mary E. Pearson's plot twists are epic.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love a good plot
So
twist.
good. Considering she does YA fantasy, she doesn't actually have a lot of magic or anything in her
Okay.
books.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're still really, really good. Do you like retellings?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, I get, but like the first thing I want to say is no. I'm like, no, I'm not really a fairy tale person. But then I'm like, oh wait. But Akatar was apparently same as the Lunar Chronicles.
Oh.
I started the year off with that series, which was really interesting. Sci-fi, really not my playground.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of fun though. And some of them were like, okay, no worries. But there was one, I think the second book's Scarlet, and it was like a Red Riding Hood type thing. And I'm like it's,
I'm not ready.
I just didn't love it
Right.
at all. So I think it's like a hit and miss.
I like retellings when they're like really far-fetched. Like they need to be separated enough that they're not too close to the original.
Yeah.
I don't mind them using it as the ideas because I feel like A Court of Thorns and Roses I actually didn't really even register.
I didn't even know it was.
Yeah. Until someone pointed it out and I was just like, huh.
Then I'm like, how? Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, am I just so like out of tune with like Beauty and the Beast? 'Cause I'm like, how is this the same? Because
It's like,
he's a.
just because Tamlin turns into a wolf?
I'm like, is that why? Because the Beast and is Feyre pretty? Like, is that? I don't know.
I don't know. I like retellings, but I think A Curse So Dark and Lonely is pretty Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
There's definitely quite closer reference, I think.
Yeah.
But I still really enjoyed it though, all the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Serpent and Dove, everyone's raving about it.
Yeah.
I read it. The first half of the book is genuinely really good, and I didn't enjoy the second half of the book.
What?
I hated it. So many
Oh,
people loved
no.
it, but it's an enemies to lovers,
Yeah,
and I
okay.
felt like the enemies was done a lot better than the lovers piece.
Got it.
And I know that a lot of people will not agree with me on that one, but
Yeah.
it just went,
So now I want to. You saying that, I'm like, now I want to read it because I like enemies to lovers if it's done.
yeah.
Did you-
Enemies is really good though.
The Cruel Prince. You like it?
So I don't mind it, but
Okay.
again, it's not a 5-star read for me.
Yeah.
It's a 4-star read.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it though. I thought it was written really well, but actually the fact that it never quite gets to, like it goes enemies for so long and it never sort of quite gels to lovers.
Yeah.
I'm always just like, just give me something.
One scene.
That's all I need, man. Just do it.
And Queen of Nothing. Have you read it?
Yes.
Thoughts?
I enjoyed it because I thought it was a nice way to finish it off.
Okay. I thought it was just too quick and jumpy and I mean, I think that The Cruel Prince is like a 3-star read for me.
Yeah.
I think Wicked King was a bit better but not so much.
Yeah.
But I feel like the ending wasn't satisfying at all.
Right.
It was just rushed in my opinion.
So I felt that I didn't mind the ending. I thought it closed things off enough where I was just like, brilliant, never have to read this again.
Right.
But
That's
that's...
a good way to look at it.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want more from this.
Yeah. So this has been part 1. Now we are going to go do a book tour, a bookshelf tour. And they are just so nice. I cannot wait to show you guys. And thanks for watching. See you in my next video. See ya. Bye.